Hello everyone. Good evening. This is Suma Shekhar here. Um, I'm a CEO and founder of Healthy Routine. So, yeah, thank you so much for your good response to one and everyone who have been sharing, seeing, and saying. Many of them have been benefited with the tips what I've been giving. So I'm glad. I'm really glad that I'm sharing some of the uh, known facts what I have gone through that I'm sharing to people. Thank you so much once again. Yeah, what is post pregnancy care? Post pregnancy care refers to the first 6 weeks after the childbirth. So this is a joyous time. You tend to experience a lot of things with a newborn baby, and a lot of sleepless nights, confusions, and it is also a time. It is a period of adjustment and healing for mothers, basically. So during these weeks, you will bond with your baby, and also um, you will have the post pregnancy checkups with the doctor. All those things will happen. A lot of confusion mind, and a lot of elders involving. uh, you yourself doesn't know how to handle the kid, very teeny tiny kid. So it's not easy. It's a big challenge, but you will get over it. And here in Indian culture, the post pregnancy is based on the ancient Ayurvedic methods like uh, oil massages, body massages for the baby, also mother, herbal baths, and the diet, which are really herbal based. And again, during the diet, all the things starts like, in my in-laws place they do this kind of diet, and my mom's place they do this kind of diet. Kindly be patient, try to listen to elders. You get irritated, I don't deny that, but still everything works miracles. What elders says, it works miracles. Everything has got its own health benefits. So try to be more patient. If you are really distracted or disturbed, try to divert yourself towards the baby. So once it smiles, you're done. Um, all your, you know, um, burdens or whatever it is, tensions, it will come down. So in Indian culture, these are the methods what they go for. And in the Western culture, they also still believe in traditional post-delivery care. Lot of people do believe there also. It's not that as soon as you deliver, you can go around, roam around with the baby. No, it's not so. So they also do believe in this. So both Indian and the Western culture equally believes in healing and enjoying the motherhood, and trying to figure out what best you can do to sleep or eat well or take care of yourself also. So there are certain foods which I would like to mention uh, here in India, basically. The moringa leaves. Moringa leaves are really, really good. If you eat egg, you kindly can beat the egg and add the moringa leaves to it instead of coriander, and then make an egg omelette. Or else, if you are making a roti, rice flour with all the other ingredients like green chilies and coriander, as well as onions. So you can add little bit of only so much of moringa leaves and have it. So it contains high iron, and it will help you out in lot many ways. So as everyone knows, ginger garlic is the basic medicine what they give post pregnancy, because they want to keep up your body temperature. So, and then pepper, um, dried coconut, methi, methi leaves, you can have it lot. And they give lot of leha and leham and all those things. When I say leham, we prepare in a very traditional way, even in healthy routine, which has been followed from ancestors. My mom used to give it to me, and my granny used to give it to my mom. So it's been, and the leham is being done from lot many years. So this is a very traditional recipe what we do. And it is also, we also have a basket called post pregnancy basket. So all these things will go into the basket. So it is not only for the post pregnancy, you can also still, anybody can still eat it, but post pregnancy ladies will be benefited in a very higher way. So this is a basket which we also do even in healthy routine. So almonds are really good, which is high in fiber. I know many of the houses, they don't give nuts. Or in my house, what I used to face the trouble was no water. My mom never used to give me water. It was just, I would say 1 liter of water per day. It was so difficult. Why they say is the water retention will be there in your body. That's the only reason they say. But no, if you don't drink water, I used to, have an argument with my granny as well as my mom, saying that, I need to drink more water, because if you don't drink more water, you tend to get constipated, and that leads to piles. So we don't want those things to happen. So you can sometimes cheat. Yes, definitely. If you have a siblings, you can ask them to get a little bit of water. They will definitely do that. My sister used to do a lot of things to me like this. She used to get water and the ginger. My mom used to make ginger ball kind of a thing, which is completely dried ginger, which we used to be very spicy. So I never used to like that, but still I used to eat. Some days, which my body never didn't want it to accept that. Then that time I used to give it to her. She used to eat in behalf of me. So these are the foods even normal people can eat it, and this is much more benefited to the post pregnancy. And as everyone knows, green leafy veggies would be definitely better. Don't take first 6 months. What I suggest is, please don't take the pulses or the rajma or all those things. Those things will really make your tummy colicky, as well as when you feed the babies will be colicky, and you will be under a lot of confusion if the baby starts crying. So that's the only reason I say that. But still, if you are really got used to it, you can definitely eat it. There's no problem at all. Basically, old method care is the best way to overcome this post pregnancy. They also, many of the houses, they also try saying that you have to wear a belt for your stomach, so that you don't have that sag or something. Kindly ask to your doctor, and kindly go ahead accordingly. So the important tips for the C-section delivery. Normal delivery is basically, everyone knows that what to do, and elders, basically our mothers and grannies, definitely they know how to take care. There are few things for the C-sections post delivery you have to be really, really careful, because you yourself would have gone through lot of cuts will happen. One cut will be there, and you will be healing in yourself. So what I would suggest is kindly go on with not one time of food at a time. Please don't eat. Kindly go with 2 hours of gap of food, and have 5 small meals. And even everyone, as a matter of fact, they say, have 5 meals, small bits and pieces. Salad is only so much with soup in the afternoon, and try to go with hot food, basically what I would say is boiling hot. That way, when you try to sweat out, lot of water retention will not happen in your body. So try to sweat out when you eat, normally also, but during the post care, you have to definitely do that. So maintain a gap of 2 hours of meals and have a relaxed meals. Definitely, our elders would say, once the baby cries, stop eating. That's what I have been through. So no, you need not have to do that. You have your meal, let the baby cry. If the baby cries, even the lungs for the baby will be better, but don't leave to greater extent that the baby will cry so much. But to some extent, yes, you can leave the baby to cry, and elders will always be there to take care. And make sure you sleep well. I know it is very, very difficult to sleep because the baby in the midnight, and morning. Some babies will cry in the morning and night also. So it is very, very difficult. But when the baby goes to sleep, make sure you also lay down at least. If you don't get sleep, you please lay down. So that will help for your back, and also it will help to heal post C-section. So avoid whatever food, whatever you eat outside. Basically, I say in every session, that's the hot food is always healthy to your body. So the few most post delivery problems what women faces, I would like to make a note about that also. Our body would have gone through lots of changes physically, mentally. So kindly give some time to settle down. So what I say is just enjoy your motherhood. So you have never seen the baby growing 9 months in your tummy. So once the baby comes out, try to talk to the baby and try to connect deeply with your baby, very, very much. So that will really help you. And when you are really down with lot of things, you tend to go through lot of physical changes, like many of the ladies will go through depressions also. It might be looking at themselves. Also, it is very difficult. People who really bother about their body figure or anything, it is very difficult for them to overcome this. But I say enjoy your motherhood. Everything you can really get back. Even you can decrease your weight after 6 to 8 weeks. Kindly refer to the doctor, whatever she says or he says, you do that. But you can definitely work out, or you can go with the pram. If you are in a bigger community of apartments, you can put the baby inside the pram, and you can go on walking. You can do little bit of lunges. You can just walk for 2-3 kilometers. Nothing will happen. So the post pregnancy, the body changes will be there. there'll be a lot of bleeding going on for 6 weeks also. There'll be swollen breasts and stretch marks, constipation, lot of hair fall will be there. Don't worry, everything will be settled. Everything will be settled. Trust me, you will be settling down all by yourself, but give some time. Time is the best healer there. So consult your doctor, and also I would give a note on giving a bath to the baby. Don't I honestly say that bringing someone like Ima, somebody, some lady who comes and gives bath to the baby, I don't suggest that, because you will not be getting that kind of bond with your own baby. You should be knowing what the baby likes or don't like, or when it cries. Make a joyful bath to the baby, not a cryful bath. Once the baby is taken into the hand and the dress of the baby is removed, some babies starts crying. No, I don't suggest that, because you should enjoy that. The second pregnancy of mine, I delivered my girl in US, so no one didn't come there because my mom was really not well, and no one couldn't accompany that. So it was only me and my husband and my elder daughter. So what I tried to do is 20 days I took it very calmly because I had C-section. And the 21st day, I had to give a bath to my baby because, they don't wash the baby there. So what I did, the sink was so big, little bigger sink. I just had a nice, rectangle tray with height and all those things. I just immersed the baby inside the water. It was only this tall tray I had. So she enjoyed the bath. Actually, she enjoyed the bath. It was in the kitchen sink. It is very crazy, I know that, because people without any help there, they do all these things. They come out with new ideas, out of box ideas, and they enjoy it. So it was so nice. Till 6 months I have given bath to her the same way in the kitchen sink. So you should, but here in India, we'll have a lot of people around us. With the help of them only, try to give baths to your own baby. So that will create a good, bond to you and your baby. So with all these things, any queries or anything, you can come up. And we will be, sharing all the link for whatever I have spoken to you, the food, what you have to take and all these things, in the social medias as well and the website as well. So kindly go through it. Any queries, I would like to clear it. Well, thank you so much for watching the post delivery care. Thank you so much.